to be honest, I only stammered maybe like 2/10 of what I would normally, stammer when I am talking, to people. This was when I knew that, man, it's as if I like this thing. And hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Izzy Talks, a YouTuber on stammering, confidence, and everything lifestyle. Who can do this if no one of us? Stay tuned. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Izzy Talks, and guys, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, do like my video, do share, and all the good stuff. Thank you so much. So today I'll start with a story time of how I began to do public speaking, even as a person with stammer. So started in public speaking officially in 2019. Now guys, like I am not someone who I would say that I am a professional, you know, in public speaking, but I know that I am that person who can speak in any crowd. Like it's not me trying to show pride, but crowd is not one of the things I am scared of. Like crowd is not one of the things that I cringe when I think about. Like crowd actually is one of the things that I would love to see myself in front of. So in my church, I am we were about to hold a youth program, something like that. And as at then, I was in my year two, right? Yeah, I was in my year two in the university. So I came back to church, like we were there, and something happened. Like they were having practice for the so many there's so many programs that would be held on that day. There was drama, there was dancing, there was talk show, like there was things, there were a lot of things. So I wasn't interested. So it was as if in every of the programs that was being held, I wasn't interested, because one of those things is I didn't want to stay in front of the crowd. Then two is that I didn't want people to know that I stammer. Like I didn't want much people to actually know that I stammer, because if I should talk in front of the church, then this is the whole church knowing that this girl stammers. So like I was trying to avoid that scene. So something happened, and I came for that practice. So I was just going around church, just seeing the different activities going on. Then our pastor's wife came over to me, and she was like, "What course are you studying in school?" I was like, "Ma, it's English and education." And she was like, "It is people like you who should be in talk show and all that." I was like, "Okay, ma, And she just said that and she left. The next night, I saw one brother from the back just came over, and he was like, we are having a talk show um in this room. Could you just please come and help us to oversee it and know if you could make any corrections from there?" So like in my childish mind, I actually thought that he was trying to say, okay, just come in case if there is any correction that you would make for us, maybe on grammar or whatsoever, or words, just to put in some correction. I thought that it was what he meant. I didn't know that it was his way of luring me into the talk show. So I went there, and that then things will lead to things, and he was like, "Do you have any opinion? Like, do you have anything?" And me again, in my childish mind, I will say, yeah, okay, let them say this way, let them say this way. Then I think in the next two practice, he said that some names have been approved for the talk show. When he called out the names, and behold, Egui Ezinne was last name on that list. So I was like, no, no, no. I am not among in the talk show. Like you actually called me to come and oversee some things. Then he was like, okay, that he actually took all our names to the pastor, and the pastor approved my name, so that I am among, like I would do the talk show. Oh, one, I was scared. Two, like I was feeling very uneasy. Three, it is not something that I have done before. So like I was not having it at all. Like I didn't want to get involved with it, but I was like, it's for church, and the pastor approves of it. That if I should come on that day and I mess up, pastor approved of it, so I'll just have to obey instructions. So I was added up to those for the talk show. We had our practices and all that. Then when it was time, when that day came, but actually, like in the house, I was having a lot of practices. I was talking to myself. Like I would talk to my shadow. I would talk to my image in the mirror. Like I would talk like I was trying to practice over and over again. And then while doing that, I will always try to to put in as many words that as many words as I can into it. Like I actually try not to cling to certain words. So in case I should stammer on that word on that day, like I can actually swap it for another word. So I was doing that. So on the day of the talk show, the talk show day came, and it was our turn. We were on the stage. I was feeling very, very fidgety and all that. But I was last speaker. So like when the others were talking, one of the things I was doing was that I was really appreciating them. When it was time to clap, I'll clap. But one of what I did that really amazed me was that I sat as if I was confident, because I know in my mind that I was not as confident as I was sitting. I wasn't. I sat confidently, and they were talking, and I was clapping. So when it was my turn, I didn't start from where I should start. Like I gave myself my own time. I came in with my own preamble. Like I allowed me to flow. And to be honest, I only stammered maybe like 2/10 of what I would normally, stammer when I am talking, to people. This was when I knew that, man, it's as if I like this thing. Then another thing that got me into like I love this was one, the applause of the people. Like I really got that encouragement. Then, as in my pastor picked a kind of interest. Like it was like, what? Like you really know how to do this. Like this is nice. What you people did, like it was marvelous. When we were done and we packed, like, and we were going in, so something happened, and then our pastor wanted us to say something, like one of us to say something, and I was the closest person around, and I was asked to go and take back the mic to say something. So like this one wasn't talk show, it wasn't something that was rehearsed or anything. Like it was something that I am supposed to give out, from my mind. So I went there and I spoke. That was when I know that I think I have interest in this thing. Like I think that this thing is sweeting me, and I want to be there. So from 2019 to date, I've never looked back. If there is something that I want to really do, like if there's something that I really want to put interest in, it is public speaking. Like it may come in a different way. Like it's maybe about maybe a lot of things. Maybe not only about stammering. It might also maybe come about the church or the gospel, or maybe storytelling, lifestyle. But one of the things that I sincerely enjoy doing is public speaking right now. And actually, the last one I did was a debate. Like it was a court case debate, and I'll leave a picture or pictures, somewhere around the screen, so that you would see. And now I enjoy public speaking. Like why I'm saying this is to inspire people like me who have a stammer, or people who have low esteem in general. You can actually do whatsoever you put your mind into doing. What you have to do is to put your mind into it, is to always teach yourself how to do that. Always do things that you have to do to make your own self better. Learn at your own pace also, it would help. And you'll just be all right. So that'll be all for this video. Thank you so much for staying true. If you have stayed to till this point, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much, and till the next video. Bye.